More stimulating talk from the O'Charley's Digital Studios.
There's a reason why customers are driving from Youngstown, Boardman, Austintown, Hermitage, even Cleveland and Pittsburgh. So come and find out for yourself at our all-new state-of-the-art facility on Route 46. See you at Toyota of Warren.
Just ahead, more stimulating talk from the O'Charley's Digital Studios. $9.99 menu, 9 great meals, 1 great price. O'Charley's.
Arthritis, back pain, knee pain, bursitis, fibromyalgia. Learn how you can solve these problems. Sunday morning, 7 a.m. News Radio 570 WKBN.
The Scrappers return with a 6-game homestand June 21st through 26th. Highlighting the homestand is Buck Night, Star Wars Night with post-game fireworks, Jose Ramirez bobblehead giveaway, Princess and Pirate Night, Wellness Night, and College Fair Night. For information, call 330-505-0000. Friend us on Facebook or visit at mvscrappers.com. The 2018 season is presented by Eastwood Mall Complex. Scrappers Baseball. Baseball with bite.
Save on your dream RV at the RV Liquidation Show June 8th through the 17th at the Grove City Premium Outlets, featuring over 70 motorhomes, fifth wheels, and travel trailers on display at blowout prices. You won't want to miss your chance to save with these huge discounts. Visit Grove City Outlets today.
Stifel is a full-service firm offering a wide range of investment vehicles and services. Stifel has 5 offices in the Valley with experienced advisors assisting you. For more information, visit stifel.com or call 330-744-4351. Stifel Nicholas and Company Incorporated.
For authentic Italian cuisine and sauce, check out Vasilio's, Cortland.
Cool your home this summer. Call Mazza Heating and Cooling in Girard, your factory-authorized Bryant dealer. Now, the Storm Team 27 forecast.
Partly sunny, humid, and very warm with the chance of an isolated shower this afternoon. High in the mid-80s. Tonight, mostly cloudy, humid, a chance of showers. Low in the mid-60s. And for Father's Day Sunday, partly sunny, very warm and humid with the chance of an isolated shower or thunderstorm in the afternoon. High in the 90s. In the Storm Team 27 Weather Center, I'm Rich Morgan.
It's currently 84.
All right, welcome everybody. This is the Youngstown Computer Show. I am Joe Danier, owner of Youngstown Computer, and we get to do this on weekends on Saturday where we get to talk about things that are happening in the tech world. We get to talk about things that are happening in Youngstown as it relates to tech and business and all that kind of stuff. And we offer you this show sort of to to participate and to listen in. A lot of people from the beginning of this program have got their start. A little intimidating, didn't know a lot what was going on, but by just listening to this show and hearing, the troubles and problems and things that other people have gone through, gives you some insight into the world and give you some confidence to be able to try different things. And I have a big belief in this model because it's a very non-threatening way to get kind of show an interest in having some. We all love these toys that make our lives better. And at the same time, we don't let the toys, control us and push us into an unsafe spot. So what I'm referencing here is if let's just say you're in your older years and you stay away from technology and then you're forced to use technology, you're at a big disadvantage. There are people that are way ahead of you. There's scammers and people who are trying to take advantage of you. And this show allows us to talk about those things in front of you so that you get to connect with it. And then if you see any of this stuff happening, you have an awareness that you didn't have before. So I'm not asking you all to get good at tech or, have a passion about it. I mean, I do, and there's a lot of people that do, but you don't have to. But you at least have to have an awareness of it. But the world is not, backing down from tech. So if you're going to participate in the real world, you're going to have to deal with stuff like this anyhow, regardless how much you want to or don't want to. So this show is here for you, and we get to talk about things that interest me about the tech world. 330-729-9977 is the phone number. So all program long, if you want to call in, you can, feel free. And you can also text me at 330-333-1570, and you can participate the show that way. So if you're driving around, don't text me while you're driving, but you can text me and you don't have to get on the phone line, and I'll read those texts throughout the program today. So feel free to do that. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook or any of that kind of stuff, we're pretty much connected on all the social media. So you can always follow the program. iHeartRadio, same thing. So 330-729-9977. All right, just real quick, I do want to mention this. Derek McDowell is holding a Youngstown Flea downtown. And right before the program, my son and I went down there and checked things out. We only had maybe a half hour or so to cruise around and check it out. But I want to give him a mention, give him a plug. So if you're out and about today, go ahead and stop down and support Derek. He's doing, he's a real dedicated guy. He's got Youngstown's interest in mind. And all of us suburbians who live around Youngstown benefit when Youngstown is doing really well. And so it's our hub where, we want business to be happening. We want people to be participating. When an event comes to town, we want to show our support for it and do what we can to make them all successful because, like I said, we benefit indirectly, but we all benefit from having a city that is really promoter friendly and that we show up in droves when they announce that something's coming to town. So let me give you a little prediction. Since we are talking about business right off the get-go, let me talk about what I suspect is going to come to Youngstown, to our area. And so, when you look at the business climate from, a million miles away, you look at what Youngstown and what opportunities it possesses, like what natural things that it has that somebody would wander into, would find valuable. Okay, so if you've probably heard before that our labor is awesome, right? Our labor force is amazing. If you want to build something, pound something together, engineer something, our labor force is amazing. We've got people here, and they're smart, and they're technical, and they work hard, and all of those things. So if you're coming to town and you need to find a sophisticated workforce, that's what we're all about. And I think we're underutilized in that space because of, we've shed so many in the marketplace. I'm not just talking about Youngstown. I'm talking about countrywide. We kind of shed those types of jobs and work because we decided that we're going to outsource the things that, that really matter to us, like building things. And so I think when you look at it from a million miles away, we have an amazing workforce that has an amazing work ethic. These people, if you just drive around and watch some of these roofers that 90-degree weather and they're up there hammering away and they don't take a break and they are just nailing it, right? Well, we are hardcore in this area. We know how to work, and we know how to work hard, and I don't think anybody else in the country can outwork us. So number two, we have resources here. We have all of the utilities. We are geared up for manufacturing. So we've got electrical, we've got water, we've got access to highways, we've got railroads, we've got transportation, we have got everything. Okay, as far as that stuff goes. So, we got a labor force, we've got ways of getting stuff around, we've got natural resources at our disposal, we've got homes where people can live. We got tons of inventory. Well, I'm not going to say tons of inventory, but we got places to live. Okay, and so from a million miles away, I gotta make the prediction that the interest in the Youngstown area is coming. Right, I watch from sort of like the Youngstown Business Incubator side and the technology companies that are taking an interest in Youngstown, and industries that you would not think would have an interest in Youngstown. Where if you're looking at our talent pool as far as tech goes, Youngstown doesn't pop in your mind. But guess what? I'm hanging around downtown, and I'm telling you, we have a lot of tech expertise. Engineers and software people and hardware people. We have these people in the Youngstown area. So even though we don't think of that first off, you won't go to Silicon Valley, you go, out west to find the tech specialty. We've got it here. I'm telling you. We got I just read a Business Journal article about, they're experimenting with Wi-Fi, citywide coverage of Wi-Fi in Warren, right? And so you don't have that kind of experimentation and, in entrepreneurship. You can experiment all day here in Youngstown. The cost of living is low, so you can afford to just try all kinds of stuff. So my prediction is that somebody's going to come along and say, okay, well, I go to Silicon Valley where the cost of living, the cost of labor, and the cost of everything is so astronomical. I'm inventing, right? I can come to Youngstown and invent that kind of stuff. Okay, so we have this laboratory, and that's what I foresee Youngstown being, is the mad scientist laboratory for things in tech. We're the experimenters, we are the hub for experimentation in the tech field. So that's my prediction, and I'm putting that out there because I'm not only think that's going to happen. I'm going to advocate it for it to happen. I'm going to, when we're talking to the rest of the world, I'm going to be making mention that maybe I'll catch someone's ear and they'll take notice that we've got lots of infrastructure and lots of great people and lots of expertise here. Bring it into town. So 330-729-9977 is the phone number. Again, 333-1570. You can text me at, and I will be paying attention to the text messages all show long. A lot of cool things that are happening down in Youngstown. I drove by, like I said before the show, I drove by there and they're building the amphitheater, and the hotel downtown is the DoubleTrees it's just people every morning that I've gone down there. There's people everywhere. So I really appreciate everybody who's kind of taken that objective and really support those things that come to downtown. I hope when the amphitheater comes down, again, you guys will leave your houses and instead of spending money elsewhere, run downtown and share a little bit down there. All right, in the tech world, we did have an Apple showcase last week, and it just doesn't have the same effect on me as it once did. We used to always listen for what was going to happen next and, what these big advances are, and everybody got excited, and it would be published in the next day's newspapers as to what's going on. These product cycles were so fast. It was exciting because we were just advancing every single time. I'll tell you that it's gotten a little predictable and boring if you can call it that. I mean, they're making advances, but it's not something to write home about. It's not, splashing the newspapers. So what's interesting to keep your eye on it, I don't know. It's not doing anything for me. I'm not rushing out to get the new iOS 12, iPhone 9, whatever it is, just because it's kind of boring at this point. So I don't have a real big take on what came out of the Apple headquarters this week. And, I'll look at the bullet points and see if there's anything I should mention that maybe I'm taking for granted here. But iOS 12 will be coming out, and so that should be fine. I'm not a beta tester this year. Last year I complained that beta testing made my life miserable. It made my iPhone really buggy and really slow, and I used it on my primary phone, and it just, like I said, it was terrible. So I opted out the first chance I could get, and I have not beta tested 12. I couldn't tell you what's in it if I tried. So we'll see. Maybe we'll check into someone who has used it. And I do want to ask you guys. I got a topic for the remaining part of the show, because this is I don't know. It's bothering me a little bit. We rail on people who use these the phones and the tablets and the computers and whatnot in lieu of relationships, and we see a lot of negativity, depression, suicides, all this kind of stuff as a byproduct of that, and I feel it is a byproduct of that. And I can advocate for pushing people back together, but I'm in the field where it's the temptation that are kind of pulling people apart. We were once so small that we had a public square and everybody met up a couple times a week and you knew everybody. I could move into a neighborhood and I could survive without meeting anybody in my neighborhood. Right? I didn't have to go to the public marketplace and see those people and forge relationships and whatnot. I could avoid people if I absolutely wanted to, and it would be easier to avoid people, right? Because, in this high efficiency, high pace world, that seems to be the objective, is to get things done quickly. And so I'm in the industry that's watching that happen, where you see a table full of millennials, and rather than having a conversation, they've got their phone ready to go, talking, to people on their phone rather than the people that they're with. So I'm going to ask you as the audience. I mean, you guys really are the people who see it and live with it and whatnot. We're separating. It's a fact. And so I want to know, what we can do to sort of push people back together. We can insult them and we can, try to embarrass them into not doing that at the table. But, I don't necessarily think that inspires people to be any different by, making them feel bad about what they are doing. I want to inspire someone to go down to the public square and meet other human beings, right? And to force it so that that's just what we do as the social creatures that we are. There's so much divisiveness and so much negativity between people who would otherwise have a reason to need to cooperate. And we just don't need to do that anymore. We don't need to buy from our neighbor. We don't need to play nice with our neighbor. We don't have to treat them any differently. So what's going to keep us from warring against the very people? Because they're strangers. And we're making more strangers every time, every day that goes by, that we don't figure out a reason to push everybody together and figure out how to find common ground. We don't have to be equal, right? The more diverse we are in our abilities and our personalities and where we come from, we don't have to be all the same. I mean, this isn't the tribal thing. We're all separated into people who are exactly like ourselves and then talk about whoever isn't like us, right? But that's essentially what we're doing, and the catalyst is the phones, but it's us. I mean, it's our attitudes that we're carrying into the thing. So I want to hear from you guys. What kind of I want you to share your voices on the air and make some suggestions about what people can do to change that river to flow in a different direction. All right, we're going to take a break. Come back, take some of your calls. 330-729-9977. or 333-1570. You are listening to the Youngstown Computer Show on 570 WKBN. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, it's Lindsay Watts from the Mix Morning Show. I am down here at Firestone Farms Town Center, and it is on the corner of 14 and 7. It is Summerfest. We're kicking summer off right. It began last night from 5 until 10, and it continues tonight from 5 until 10 as well. And the Yankee Gray Band will be on from 5 to 7, and then followed from 7 to 9 by Jimmy and the Soul Blazers. And if you're looking for food, bring the family on down. They have some excellent food down here. 2 food trucks, Smokeworks Street Cuisine and Kicking Chicken, along with Homestead Kitchen and Cocktails. Oh, their food is amazing as well. Maybe you just want something small, something light. Orange leaf frozen yogurts here, along with Stone Fruit Coffee, which has excellent coffee drinks. We have tons of stuff for the kids to do as well. Kids games by the clock tower, hula hoops, chess, checkers, along with a bocce court, which is pretty cool. And don't forget the bounce house from Game Craze. We're really excited. Rain or shine, come on down. I'll be down here from 12 until 2 celebrating. And we're getting people registered to win $400 worth of gift cards to different places around Firestone. But the real party gets kicked off from 5 p.m. till 10 p.m. tonight. See you when you get here.
Stop what you're doing. If you're shopping for a Toyota, Taylor Toyota of Hermitage has a better way. The Unlock the Savings sales event. Come to our store or go online to unlock your personal savings. Hundreds of Toyotas will be sold. Corollas, Camrys, Highlanders, Tundras, and RAV4s, all priced to move at crazy low prices. Okay, here's what you need to do. Either unlock the savings at our store or go to HermitageToyota.com, click Express Store, and pick your Toyota to unlock your personal savings. Seriously, you won't find anything else like this. Plus, get a new 2018 Corolla LE lease for $164 per month or get 0% financing. Plus $2,000 customer cash on 2018 RAV4s. This summer, change the way you shop at the Unlock the Savings sales event. Taylor Toyota of Hermitage. To pay more is insane. Cashback from Toyota cannot be combined with any other offer. 36-month lease, $2,500 down, plus first payment tax title and $166 doc fee. No security deposit with approved credit. 48-month APR to qualified buyers through TFS. $20.83 per $1,000 finance. Not all buyers will qualify. Expires 7/7/18.
2 rock and roll legends join forces. John Fogerty and ZZ Top. Blues and Bayous Tour. June 19th, the Covelli Center. Reserved seats are on sale now at Southwoods Health Box Office and Ticketmaster.com. John Fogerty and ZZ Top. Produced by JAC Live.
Join Ty Higgins from the Ohio Agricultural Network on the Elder Ag and Farm Report, weekdays at 6:25 a.m. on 570 WKVN. Learn the best techniques for crop management as well as new products and equipment. It's the Elder Ag and Turf Farm Report, weekday mornings on 570 WKVN.
Burnett Pools proudly presents the introduction of the Mahoning Valley's most affordable line of hot tubs. The cost? As low as $42 per month. Just $42 a month for an all-new fantasy spa. From the makers makers of Hot Springs portable spas. Only Burnett Pools can make relaxation this affordable. These incredible hot tubs include plug-and-play technology that saves on electrical hookup. You gotta stop in today and see this newest line of affordable spas. What are you waiting for? The all-new Fantasy Spa, as low as $42 a month. Refresh, rejuvenate, and most of all, relax. Get more details today at BurnettPools.com or visit a convenient location near you in Canfield, Cortland, or Newcastle. Just $42 a month, and a new Fantasy Spa is all yours. Only at Burnett Pools Spas and Hot Tubs.
Burnett Pools, we've got it all.
Hi, my name's Augie Toombs from Toombs Bicycle Shop in Warren, Ohio, Warren's only Trek dealer. For 2018, Trek has come out with a new model called the Trek Verve Plus. It's a power-assisted bike that gives you 4 levels of power assist. We'll have every color, every frame size in stock, ready to go. Take it for a test ride. You will be amazed at what the bike does. Come and see us at Toombs Bike Shop, 330 West Market Street, Warren, Ohio, THUMMS.com.
If you turn 65 this year, you are eligible for Medicare. To help you understand your choices and possibility of financial assistance, the Ohio Department of Insurance is holding Welcome to Medicare events across the state. So join us at a free event near you. Make sure your plan suits your budget and your needs. For more information, contact the Ohio Department of Insurance at 1-800-686-1578 or go online at insurance.ohio.gov.
Tabors Landscaping and Garden Center is the Valley's one-stop shop for all your DIY outdoor projects. Tabors Garden Center and Landscaping, 800 East Middletown Road, North Lima on South Avenue Extension. Phone 330-549-2657.
It's currently 84.
All right, welcome back, everybody. This is the Youngstown Computer Show. I am Joe Danier, owner of Youngstown Computer, and we bring this show to you, and we've been doing it for past 10 years or so. Purpose and point is that I want to bring a lot of you people that are maybe a little resistant to technology. I want to kind of pull you kicking and screaming into the tech world, give you a reason to be here, because I am telling you that it is a lot of fun to tinker. Tinkering is my favorite thing, and where it, tinkering is basically this. So you got electronics and you're figuring out how they can apply in your life. You're going from, the mechanical physical world to a digital physical world. And so that we're putting speakers and microphones and all this kind of stuff in our homes, and we're finding out the value of how it can, add to what it is that we're doing. So, a grocery list changes when you're going from a piece of paper to a refrigerator that can inventory what's in it, right? So you can see where on the short term, it seems like it's, why do we need that, right? And then once you start doing it, it's like, I can't imagine before we could do it. And so, the technology thing is that we can push back, and then once it's been perfected, then, we all, kind of benefit from that perfected, technology. So early on, we had these big CRT monitors, and they were bulky and they were huge. And then we started getting flat screens, and they were $10,000. So they were way out of budget for most of us to be able to buy a flat screen. But just think if somebody didn't buy those flat screens, like the original people, the people who were the early adopters are the ones that ushered in and made certain that flat screens would be the new default. So when we prod people to give this stuff a chance and to play a little bit, you might be the next generation of early adopters, because once you get started, you're sort of always going to be ahead of somebody, right? And so, if we have a certain age group that's resistant to technology, and then we provide something that lines up perfect with that age group, and then that person can, roll it out in that age group, and that whole age group becomes more capable. I mean, just think of that one day before email and then after email, before text messaging, after text messaging, before internet, after internet. And these are leaps that we all in our lifetime were able to experience. And so there are many more leaps after this that haven't even been invented, but it takes having the new stuff that doesn't make a whole lot of sense until the rest of the culture adopts those new technologies. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what we do on the show, is we kind of like prime for that. We want you to go out there and tinker, because this world is our laboratory. All right. 330-729-9977 or 333-1570. Go ahead and text me, and we're going to take a break. We'll take this break, and we'll see you on the other side. This is the Youngstown Computer Show on 570 WKBN.
The man charged with killing a woman in Youngstown over the past weekend is in jail on a $500,000 bond. Jesse Williams appeared in municipal court yesterday afternoon on a charge of aggravated murder, charged in the death of 66-year-old Diane Dent last Sunday at a house on the north side after she answered the door. Police believe he went there looking for the woman's son and shot the victim when he found out he wasn't there. Liberty police are looking for a driver of a car that crashed on Route 62 either last night or early this morning. Police say they found the car off the road at about 3 a.m. They also say the car had a lot of damage, but no driver was inside. Youngstown firefighters are investigating a car fire that damaged the Tokyo House Japanese restaurant on South Avenue. There was no damage to the inside of the restaurant. Officers say the burned car had been stolen out of Warren. Youngstown firefighters were called to a house on Oren Avenue on the city's east side this morning. Firefighters say they believe a fire started in the attic and may have been electrical. Neighbors say the house was occupied, but witnesses also say no one was home at the time. The Mahoning Valley Scrappers have been in the valley for 20 years. Last night, they opened up their 20th season at Eastwood Field. Scrapper manager Jordan Taylor says there's a lot of support from the community.
We've been really lucky here. The community from day one has been very supportive, and in particular, the business community.
The Scrappers came away a winner in the 10th inning for a 9-8 win over the West Virginia Black Bears. From the all-new Power Chevrolet Buick GMC newsroom, I'm Dave Price.
Our next update at 2.
Now, Toby Keith should have been a Cowboy Tour 25.
I should have been a cowboy.
Presented by Ford F-Series.
Learn to roll around. Solo cup.
September 3rd at the Canfield Fair.
How do you like me now?
Toby Keith.
Whiskey for my man.
Should have been a Cowboy Tour 25.
Brought to you courtesy of the Red Wine.
On sale now. Buy tickets at Ticketmaster.com.
Hi, this is Bob Davis with Fairway Ford in Canfield, and we've made a special purchase of 2018 Ford F-150 XLT 4x4 Super Cabs. Ford has a $2,500 discount on them, and Fairway Ford is taking another $10,500 off every one. Nobody buys from the factory for less than Fairway Ford. That's why Fairway Ford is your Ford truck headquarters and top dollar for your trade-in. See us at fairwayfordohio.com or 330-533-FORD. Fairway, that's the way we do business.
The clock is ticking. Every day you put off buying life insurance can cost you big time. The older you get, the more you'll have to pay. And a sudden accident or unexpected illness could cause your rates to skyrocket or even make you uninsurable. Beat the clock. Call Select Quote now. No hassle, no obligation. In minutes, you'll have a choice of your best rates from up to 10 highly rated life insurance companies. Richard, 40 years old, takes meds to control his cholesterol. Still, Select Quote got him a 10-year, $500,000 policy for under $25 a month. Under $1 a day. Don't risk your family security another minute. Get your free quote now. Just call 800-280-8787. That's 800-280-8787. 800-280-8787. Or go to SelectQuote.com. Since 1985, we shop, you save.
Get full details on the example policy at SelectQuote.com/commercials. Or price could vary depending on your health, issuing company, and other factors. Not available in all states.
Find great gifts for Dad in big home improvement savings during Menards Father's Day sale. Start building your next outdoor project with AC2 decking. AC2 cedar tone decking is a premium product that has all the benefits of pressure-treated lumber and more. It's also 15% thicker than standard decking. Right now, get an 8-foot AC2 cedar tone deck board for just $6.99. These deals are going on now through June 16th. Plus, Menards gift cards are perfect for Father's Day.
Save big money at Menards.
I'm back with Matt Taylor from Taylor Chevrolet of Hermitage. Matt, how's it looking out there?
Hey, Dan, it's a great day here at Chevy Hermitage. We're out here marking down all kinds of Chevys. Silverado, Equinox, Volt, Impala, you name it, we got it.
Well, that sounds great.
We're talking low leases. Get this, I've got a 2018 Cruze LT Auto, $84 a month.
$84 a month for a new car?
Yes, sir. Plus, we're doing 0% for 60 months on a 2018 Equinox. And don't forget, we'll pay off your trade no matter how much you owe.
You heard it here first, folks. Cruise leases for $84 a month, 0% financing for 60 months on an Equinox, and they'll pay off your trade. Taylor Chevrolet of Hermitage. To pay more is insane. 24-month lease, $2,500 down, plus first payment, tax, title, license, and doc. No security with approved credit, 10K miles per year. Includes GM lease loyalty. Negative equity applied to new loan balance. Qualified buyers with approved credit and must finance through GMF. $1,667 per $1,000 finance. Not all buyers will qualify. Offers cannot be combined. Expire 7/2/18.
Hi, this is Don Perkins from A1 Concrete Leveling and Foundation Repair. A1 raises and stabilizes sunken concrete for a fraction of replacement costs. Solve trippers, sinking, or drainage problems, and most projects allow same-day usage. Let our experienced levelers save your concrete from further settling and cracking. Estimates are free, and we are now offering 0% financing for 12 months, same as cash. Call 330-788-2700 or check us out at a1now.com.
Hi, this is Dan Rivers. Americans, we are a busy lot, huh? Always on the move. In the car, in the office, working around the house. We can't sit still. So how do you, as a marketer, connect with those moving targets? Radio. It reaches 93% of Americans each week. People just don't have the time to sit and watch TV. So when you want to connect with all those constantly moving targets, get AM/FM working for you. Just go to iHeartMedia.com.
BY Pools and Spas is proud to announce that they're the exclusive Viking pool dealer in the area. Viking Pools are the premier in-ground fiberglass pool company, offering the highest quality multi-layered construction and non-porous surface. For Viking pools, hot tubs, and pool supplies, visit BY Pools and Spas, 224 at Struthers Road in Poland. Check them out at bypoolsandspas.com.
We're the one for family fun.
Save on your dream RV at the RV Liquidation Show June 8th through the 17th at the Grove City Premium Outlets, featuring over 70 motorhomes, fifth wheels, and travel trailers on display at blowout prices. You won't want to miss your chance to save with these huge discounts. Visit Grove City Outlets today.
It's here. Tickets for our 2018 iHeartRadio Music Festival are on sale now. 2 nights on one stage.
T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas.
There's nothing else like it. Our 2018 iHeartRadio Music Festival. Hosted by Ryan Seacrest.
This festival is insane.
While the world is listening on iHeartRadio, you can be there. Get your tickets now at iHeartRadio.com/tickets. That's iHeartRadio.com/tickets.
Just ahead, more stimulating talk from the O'Charlie's Digital Studios. $9.99 menu, 9 great meals, 1 great price. O'Charlie's. For your home or business, call Mazza Heating and Cooling in Girard, your factory-authorized Bryant dealer. Now, the Storm Team 27 forecast.
Partly sunny, humid, and very warm with the chance of an isolated shower this afternoon. High in the mid-80s. Tonight, mostly cloudy, humid, a chance of showers. Low in the mid-60s. And for Father's Day Sunday, partly sunny, very warm and humid with the chance of an isolated shower or thunderstorm in the afternoon. High in the 90s. In the Storm Team 27 Weather Center, I'm Rich Morgan.
Now, 85.
570 WKBN.com, powered by Donnell Ford and DonnellFord.com, where price sells cars and great service keeps customers.
All right, welcome back, everybody. This is the Youngstown Computer Show, and I am Joe Danier, owner of Youngstown Computer. Those of you watching on social media here on the video feed, Ryan during the last break, my son's here with me today at the show. He's working on his iPad right now, and there's a game called Bloxel. I got that right, Ryan? Bloxel. Okay, so it's a game, but it's actually a game where you create a game. Okay, so they give you a bunch of these components where you build walls and items and characters and stuff like that, and you assemble those on a stage, and then you build the game, and then you play the game that you built. Okay, and it reminds me of when I was a kid, there was a program on the Commodore 64 called Movie Maker. And same thing, where they gave you a stage and they gave you some things, right? And then you would move pieces around the stage and you would create like a stop motion animation movie using these characters and things. We've come far, but now it's interactive where you create that world and then you play in that world, which is kind of amazing. And, it's sort of creating app developers and app development as a product of, we're not going to have to create a game that another person's going to develop. We're going to create a game that we develop. And so the people who create games give you just the nouns, and then you write your own story. And I think I think it's going in that direction. And, even we are the stars of our movies and we're the star of our entertainment. So as traditional TV and movies start taking a decline, the next generation, they're interested in the people they know. I swear to you that this last week, I probably watched more live feeds of people I know than I did commercial television. And I'm not going to say it was more interesting, less interesting. It was informative to see what, your friends and the people that are doing. And I got a lot of insight of what was going on just by watching other people go to a festival or do something out in public. So that this vehicle, I know a lot of you out there are connected to the business world who listen to this show, and that vehicle is so underdeveloped. It is so underutilized by the business community where social media has taken us. We got some of these young entrepreneurs that are coming up, and they get it. And they are inventing brands completely through that apparatus of social media. And I think it's exciting because it doesn't really take you anything, no investment to be able to get into it. So you need a phone and you need an internet connection, and both of those are, as readily available as you can get. So if you've got a story to tell, if you've got a product, it doesn't take someone letting you into the marketplace. You can go out there and just become part of the marketplace. And if you're interesting and your story's good, people are going to pay attention to you and they are going to support you. That's part of, I really look at the next generation who, from a very young age, got used to doing stuff in the public eye. They're not going to be afraid to get in front of the public and speak. Why? Because they do it all the time. Right? They do it on their phones, and they've got, millions of visitors. And some of the crap that they're putting out there is just mundane, boring stuff. I would never think that I'm going to go do something, put it online, and get a ton of people to come watch me do it. That's crazy to me. But I guess, if you understand part of that culture, that's what people are looking like. I want to play a video game, right? I don't want to watch someone else play a video game. What am I going to get out of watching someone else play a video game? But these kids, they're playing video games and streaming it online, and they get a ton of people that just watch them do it. I don't understand it, right? I don't know what I could learn from it. So, but in our age, or my age group, you can learn a great deal by the other people and what they put online, but it's a little more boring. It's not entertainment value. It's more educational value. So, that is totally predictable. The older generation goes more for the selling information, and the younger generation is more for selling entertainment value. Go figure, right? So, and I call it a vehicle because if you haven't broadcast, okay, if you haven't physically done it or you haven't watched anyone do it, you're going to have a misunderstanding. It's going to pass you by. And, where the marketplace is going to put a higher value on that as time goes on, traditional stuff is disappearing in relevancy. So, you got to at some point at least get an understanding of what the value, what I want to know why someone wants to watch a video game play. What are they getting out of it? I want to know why, knowing what you had for dinner in an Instagram photo there's value. Why were you drawn to look at what somebody else had to eat? But like I said, it matters. And so, the stuff that we're doing downtown, I opened a studio a week ago downtown. And this studio is to showcase what it is that we do. Okay, so from a technology standpoint, of course, we're going to put the capabilities just front and center so that people walking by our studio knows that, what's possible, what's capable. Because there's a bunch of people that know and just say, hey, there's a studio. But there's a lot of people who don't even know that you can have a private studio. It doesn't cost all that much. And you can take quality programming, quality ideas, quality stories, and let the world, have access to it without a gatekeeper. There was a time you wrote a book and you had to go through a publisher. Now you don't. Straight to distribution. If you can write the book and you can pay someone to put a limited run, and you can buy the first 50 copies or 100 copies, and you dump it on Amazon, and they're of good quality. Someone will buy it, and then you can sell more, right? When I was a kid, I would write a book, and I would submit it, and I would get rejected 100 times. Now there's no such thing as rejection, right? You can start and get – now, you might only sell 2 books, right? But that's not the point. You can do it. You can practice at it and write 5 of them before someone – get super practiced. And that's the cool thing. I call this area the laboratory, where we can try things without anybody having to tell us no. So if I don't like your television station, I don't like your programming, I'll just go do my own. And I have access to all the technology that allows me to do my own. And all really the marketplace has to like it or not like it, and that's what determines whether or not I do more of it. So, watching what is trending on social media is eye-opening. I mean, it really is. If you want to get a gauge on the pulse of what people are seeking to watch, it's eye-opening. So try it. I'm not going to poison it with bias and tell you what I've found. I want you to go out there and find out what's trending on these social media sites and follow it. I mean, the part of it that you want to avoid is sort of the dramatic stuff, the current events and world events. That's always going to trend, while people have the attention. That's the driving by an accident on the freeway, and everybody has to look at that. That's the given. That's not going to tell you anything other than we have short attention spans and we're addicted to drama. But just below current events, just after that, the weird stuff, the stuff that you're like, wow, somebody really is seeking that. That's the stuff that you want to look at to see where the marketplace is interested in. And the older generation, myself included now, is that I couldn't see the value into having like the Instagrams. I didn't see that. The Twitter and Instagram, as popular as it is stated, I could have pointed at it and said that's going to be real short-lived, right? Because there's no information attached with it. It's like just a limited amount of characters and maybe just a picture that represent it. And I figured that was just a phase, because we want interactions. We want hardcore topics. We want profound ideas. We don't want what can you get in a couple characters? And then I watch this whole world just go down, and I'm not going to call it dumbed down. And I hate to do that, but it is. It's going to a lower denominator where we use a more limited method of communication. So we have to package our ideas in a smaller space. But that's a lot of responsibility for people who, have trouble overcoming things. There's going to be a part of us that, part of our population that can't overcome that hurdle, and to be able to express themselves and participate. And like I said, that's why I go on the show and I tell you, to try, just get your hands dirty a little bit. Just get into places that are new to you. I'm telling you, I put a mailbox in my front yard, and then a year ago, I said that mechanically I'm awful at doing physical things, and it seems like every weekend I'm doing a physical thing, and I'm like, how am I doing this? Well, because I go on YouTube and I type in installing a mailbox, and I learn about post hole diggers and putting cement and leveling and doing all that stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, when you break it up into small pieces and I have a video to go in, it's not me doing it anymore. I'm just following a recipe. I can do all of those things physically, but I couldn't put it together and know what the relevancy. I couldn't have prescribed how to put a mailbox in, but I can follow the guidance of a YouTube video, right? So you can do that with just about everything. If you go to YouTube and you put in a topic and say, okay, well, today I want to hook up some Bluetooth speakers, right? You might not even need to know about Bluetooth speakers, but you can watch somebody do Bluetooth speakers, and guess what you do? You learn something by how they talk about the Bluetooth. So honestly, every weekend I try to push myself into a new territory using somebody else's experience to give me a head start. And then, I'm going to be wrong sometimes. I'm going to waste a Saturday afternoon doing something that wasn't valuable. But I'll tell you, more than not, I've put something new in my arsenal, and that's how we get incredibly good at expanding. Technology never stops, and so learning about it also never has to stop. And you can either put the brakes on and say, I'm not doing it, and I'm going to do paper, and I'm going to do filing cabinets. And I don't know who you're trying to outdo with that, but you're the one that gets to lose, because I'm telling you, where there's some responsibility and some experimentation and there's some intimidation, these things are really useful when you figure out how to use them in those ways. If you just turn it on and play video games and send emails, I mean, that's not as useful as they could be. But if you open a business and you use it to advertise, or you use it to buy product from overseas, or you hire some creative talent to create a logo for you. I mean, all of this stuff makes you the center of that universe, and you can do more stuff than if you didn't have it at all. Did you know that if you have a project where you need something designed, that you don't have to go hire a designer? You could just rent somebody for $5 to do something for you like that? Yeah, that's what the internet does. It connects with people all over the place. And so going down this, we're in that information era where we take a lot of our energy into getting information, when things are open, how to get there, who's doing what. That information, we're finding out trustworthy sources to learn from, right? It's also a library of knowledge where we can learn about the world and how to participate, but also increase our expertise. And we got to do kind of both of them. And neither one of them is more valuable than the other. And like I said, I say YouTube. I use it more than you would ever know. I'm putting mulch in my front yard. I'm going to YouTube to find out easier ways to get it accomplished. What tools do I need? I mean, think of it. It's the Cliff's Notes for getting stuff done when you're in a territory that you're feeling a little bit distanced from. So I know all of you out there can kind of put yourself in those same kind of situations. And rather than it probably cut a lot of experts out of the equation when you can go do it yourself. But man, is it a good resource of knowledge. All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back and take some more of your phone calls. 330-729-9977 is the phone number. You can call us, share your questions with us, and we'll be sure to answer them. You're listening to the Youngstown Computer Show on 570 WKBN. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, it's Lindsay Watts from the Mixed Morning Show. I am currently at the corner of 7 and 14 at Firestone Farms Town Center, and it is Summerfest today. I'm going to be hanging out here from 12 until 2. We're getting people registered to win $400 worth of gift cards to all kinds of boutiques here at Firestone Farms. And 5 to 10 p.m. today, there's going to be great bands here. We're also doing great stuff for the kids. There's going to be a bounce house along with tons of games. They have hula hoops, they have giant Jenga, giant chess, along with a bocce court. And if you're looking for food, man, do they have it. They have Smoke Works, Kickin' Chicken food trucks, along with Homestead. If you want a nice sit-down meal, they have some great food there. And they have Tommy's Jerkies and Smokies, along with Dough House Cookies. We'll be here with great snacks. So make sure you come on down, bring the family. This is a great family event. Summerfest got kicked off last night. Again, it's going to be from 5 p.m. tonight as well. So come on down to 7 and 14. See you when you get here.
Hi, this is Eric Clark at Fairway Ford in Canfield. We've made a special purchase of new 18 F-150 XLT 4x4 Super Cabs. Ford has a $2,500 discount on them, and Fairway Ford is taking another $10,500 off every one. Nobody buys from the factory for less than Fairway Ford. That's why Fairway Ford is your truck headquarters, and always top dollar for your trade-in. Visit us at fairwayfordohio.com or 330-533-FORD. Fairway, that's the way we do business.
When you have a big yard, you need a riding mower from Ducat to match. With Toro's newest zero-turn models at Ducat, you get more comfort, more durability, and more ways to take charge of your yard. The new Toro zero-turns from Ducat are heavy-duty from top to bottom. Easy to use, turn-on-a-dime maneuvering, and unmatched comfort and quality. Let Toro and Ducat give you the advantage to tackle your yard this year. Route 422 Warren, Route 224 Boardman.
Let yourself go to Ducat.
Folks, if you own land, you deserve a great deal on a great tractor, and that's why you should visit my good friends at Mahindra during Mahindra Dealer Days right now. Your local Mahindra dealer has huge savings on Mahindra subcompact, compact, and utility tractors, plus a full line of utility vehicles. And Mahindra's long-lasting powertrain warranties, they still come standard. Enjoy the land you love from the comfortable seat of a new Mahindra tractor and use the money you save to do something special. But hurry, you need to buy before these huge Mahindra Dealer Days savings are gone. To learn more about the world's #1 selling tractor, it's easy. Visit Mahindra MahindraUSA.com. That's MahindraUSA.com.
Take advantage of rock-bottom prices and test drive a Mahindra today at Marcy Equipment in Pierpont or visit marcyequip.com. That's marcyequip.com.
Save on your dream RV at the RV Liquidation Show June 8th through the 17th at the Grove City Premium Outlets, featuring over 70 motorhomes, fifth wheels, and travel trailers on display at blowout prices. You won't want to miss your chance to save with these huge discounts. Visit Grove City Outlets today.
How can you extend your life by 6 years? Getting the right form of vitamin C. Most doctors don't look at our vitamin C levels. Walking around tired or just not feeling right? Listen Sunday morning at 8:30 to world-renowned Dr. Michael Pincus give valuable information. This Sunday at 8:30 a.m.
Stop what you're doing. If you're shopping for a Toyota, Taylor Toyota of Hermitage has a better way. The Unlock the Savings sales event. Come to our store or go online to unlock your personal savings. Hundreds of Toyotas will be sold. Corollas, Camrys, Highlanders, Tundras, and RAV4s all priced to move at crazy low prices. Okay, here's what you need to do. Either unlock the savings at our store or go to hermitagetoyota.com, click Express Store, and pick your Toyota to unlock your personal savings. Seriously, you won't find anything else like this. Plus, get a new 2018 Corolla LE lease for $164 per month or get 0% financing. Plus $2,000 customer cash on 2018 RAV4s. This summer, change the way you shop at the Unlock the Savings sales event. Taylor Toyota of Hermitage. To pay more is insane. Cashback from Toyota cannot be combined with any other offer. 36-month lease, $2,500 down, plus first payment tax title and $166 doc fee. No security deposit with approved credit. 48-month APR to qualified buyers through TFS. $20.83 per $1,000 finance. Not all buyers will qualify. Expires 7/7/18.
Don't you hate algae or cloudy in your swimming pool? Wouldn't it be great to never worry about that again? Our BioGuard True Blue Promise program creates spectacular water. And should algae or cloudy water appear, we'll give you everything needed to fix it for free. Come visit one of our friendly pool experts at Burnett Pools in Canfield, Cortland, or Newcastle and start enjoying a worry-free pool. The BioGuard True Blue Promise. Never miss a moment.
Burnett Pools, we've got it all.
Introducing free iHeartRadio playlists, perfect for any moment. iHeartRadio's hardworking team of music lovers has hand-curated thousands of playlists to fit any mood or activity, and now we're sharing them with you. Need to chill? There's a playlist for that. Need that hairband vibe? There's a free playlist for that. Thousands of playlists perfect for whatever life throws your way. Try it now. iHeartRadio. All your favorite music, all your favorite stations, all free.
Now, 85.
All right, welcome back, everybody. This is the Youngstown Computer Show. During that sequence here, during that last segment here, we had Scott Strain, who's over in Girard. He is one of those authors that I was citing about the You Could Do It. So since he already participated in the conversation, I can out him as a local author. Like highlighting the talent that we have in this area, and we wish everybody who is out there and is doing it the best of luck and whatever we can do to help. So Scott is an author, a published author. He used the what I suggested here is the Amazon distributorship. Took him, let's see, only the opportunities are out there. I was self-published my book virtually for free on the Amazon publishing platform. The only thing I paid for was to have the book cover designed, $35. It was automatically placed on Amazon, Barnes & Noble's site once it was released. See, that is amazing to me because guess what authors can have to worry about then? Putting their ideas down on paper. And the creativity, especially in this area, is off the charts. We're unparalleled in the ability, our mental and our imaginative faculties. So Scott, wish you the best out there, and and when your new book comes out, let me know, and I'll make sure that we tell the world about it. So it's great stuff. Love that kind of stuff. Anyway, we're going to take a break, talk about Amazon and Amazon Go. If you haven't heard about it, stay tuned. You're listening to the Youngstown Computer Show on 570 WKBN. We'll be right back.
Hi, Helen. You coming to lunch today?
No, I can't find my red jewel.
Oh, okay. Helen lost her jewelry.
Oh, you know what? Helen is probably playing Jewel Quest on iPlay.com.
Hi, Helen. You meeting the girls for dinner?
No, I'm busy with a new romance.
Oh, okay.
What is she doing tonight?
Helen says she's with a man?
Oh, she's playing dark romance on iPlay.com.
Helen, it's bridge night. Want to come over early?
Lucky 7, come on, baby, show me the jewels. Jackpot, gotta go.
What?
What's going on?
Helen is in Las Vegas with her new boyfriend, and he has her jewels.
Helen is playing Las Vegas Casino on iPlay.com. Download iPlay.com for free to your PC and start your own adventure. You can choose from over 2,500 games. It's fun, easy to use, and if you like it, the low monthly payment lets you play as often as you want.
Time is 2 o'clock. For antique oak flooring, go to BairdBrothers.com. This is News Radio 570, WKBN, Youngstown.
From ABC News, I'm Daria Albinger. President Trump says it's up to you. He's encouraging voters to push their lawmakers to pass legislation that will close loopholes, which now he says allow dangerous and violent people into the country.
Nancy Pelosi and Washington Democrats continue to protect them and to push for open borders. They want them taken care of. They want them to be left alone.
His comments in a posting to social media just days before the House is expected to vote on 2 Republican immigration reform bills. The president pointing in particular to gang violence caused by members of MS-13. President Trump's former campaign chairman, Paul Manafort, is spending his first full day in jail where he'll await trial now that his bail's been revoked.
Manafort was escorted out of the court as his shocked wife and friends looked on. His lawyers quickly left the courthouse, declining comment. Earlier that morning, President Trump, aware of what Manafort was facing, sought to distance himself.
Manafort has nothing to do with our campaign. He worked for me, for 49 days or something?
But Manafort was actually with the campaign 143 days and played a key role in guiding then-candidate Trump through the convention.
ABC News senior justice correspondent Pierre Thomas. A suspect is in custody, accused in a deadly shooting of 2 sheriff's deputies in Kansas City, Kansas. Major Kelly Bailiff with the Wyandotte County Sheriff's Department.
The community is safe. The incident occurred inside the gated area. The deputies followed procedure and they secured the area with a chain before the incident occurred.
The suspect, an inmate who authorities say overpowered the 2 deputies outside a courthouse and shot them, was also shot in the incident and is hospitalized in stable condition. The president of Afghanistan is extending a ceasefire despite a deadly attack that killed 20 in the Nangarhar province. You're listening to ABC News.
Here's what's happening in the valley. Youngstown firefighters are investigating a car fire that damaged the Tokyo House Japanese restaurant on South Avenue. There was no damage to the inside of the restaurant. Officers say the burned car had been stolen out of Warren. The Mahoning Valley Scrappers have been in the valley for 20 years. Last night, they opened up their 20th season at Eastwood Field. Scrapper manager Jordan Taylor says there's a lot of support from the community.
We've been really lucky here. The community from day one has been very supportive, and in particular, the business community.
The Scrappers came away a winner in the 10th inning for a 9-8 win over the West Virginia Black Bears. A Niles man has been indicted by a Trumbull County grand jury for a murder outside of a Niles bar after what police say started as an argument. Robin Lou Cavanis Jr. of Howland is charged with the murder of Clayton Bender in a shooting that happened outside Madden's Bar and Grill on Route 422. School is out for the summer, and that means kids have free time on their hands, and curfew sweeps are happening. Youngstown police want to remind parents and teens under 18 that there is a curfew in the city. Last night, they were out enforcing it. The curfew is from 11 p.m. till 5 a.m. From the all-new Power Chevrolet Buick GMC newsroom, I'm Dave Price.
Our next update at 2:30. Just ahead, more stimulating talk from the O'Charlie's Digital Studios. $9.99 menu, 9 great meals, 1 great price. O'Charlie's.
I'm back with Matt Taylor from Taylor Chevrolet of Hermitage. Matt, how's it looking out there?
Hey Dan, it's a great day here at Chevy Hermitage. We're out here marking down all kinds of Chevys. Silverado, Equinox, Volt, Impala, you name it, we got it.
Well, that sounds great.
We're talking low leases. Get this, I've got a 2018 Cruze LT Auto, $84 a month.
$84 a month for a new car?
Yes, sir. Plus, we're doing 0% for 60 months on a 2018 Equinox. And don't forget, we'll pay off your trade no matter how much you owe.
You heard it here first, folks. Cruise leases for $84 a month, 0% financing for 60 months on an Equinox, and they'll pay off your trade. Taylor Chevrolet of Hermitage. To pay more is insane. 24-month lease, $2,500 down, plus first payment, tax, title, license, and doc. No security with approved credit, 10K miles per year. Includes GM lease loyalty. Negative equity applied to new loan balance. Qualified buyers with approved credit and must finance through GMF. $1,667 per 1,000 finance. Not all buyers will qualify. Offers cannot be combined. Expire 7/2/18.
This is Dave Johnson, owner of the historic Spread Eagle Tavern and Inn of Hanoverton, Ohio. If you're looking for that special occasion dining experience, then the Spread Eagle Tavern is the place for you. I would like to personally invite you to the Spread Eagle, a place that takes you back in time with period antiques, white linen tablecloth, and a gourmet dining experience that is second to none. Reservations are recommended 330-223-1583. I hope I see you there soon.
When working at a growing business, you wear many hats. The new business hat, the buying toner for the copy machine hat, the sifting through tons of resumes hat. You can throw away that last hat thanks to Indeed.com. When posting your job, Indeed lets you add screener questions that give you a less time-consuming route to your short list of qualified candidates. So go ahead, dust off that extra-long lunch hat. Hiring's better when you've got your short list. Save time on hiring when you post a job on Indeed. Get started today at Indeed.com/hire.
Now, Toby Keith should have been a Cowboy Tour 25.
Should have been a cowboy.
Presented by Ford F-Series.
Solo Cup.
September 3rd at the Canfield Fair.
How do you like me now?
Toby Keith.
Whiskey for my man.
Should have been a Cowboy Tour 25.
Brought to you courtesy of the Red Wine.
On sale now. Buy tickets at Ticketmaster.com.
Save on your dream RV at the RV Liquidation Show June 8th through the 17th at the Grove City Premium Outlets, featuring over 70 motorhomes, fifth wheels, and travel trailers on display at blowout prices. You won't want to miss your chance to save with these huge discounts. Visit Grove City Outlets today.
Join us every Tuesday evening at 6 for the Two Wheel Power Hour Motorcycle Show on 570 WKBN. Need a furnace and AC checkup? Call Mazza Heating and Cooling in Girard, your factory authorized Bryant dealer. Now, the Storm Team 27 forecast.
Partly sunny, humid, and very warm with the chance of an isolated shower this afternoon. High in the mid-80s. Tonight, mostly cloudy, humid, a chance of showers. Low in the mid-60s. And for Father's Day Sunday, partly sunny, very warm and humid with the chance of an isolated shower or thunderstorm in the afternoon. High in the 90s. In the Storm Team 27 Weather Center, I'm Rich Morgan.
It's 86 degrees.
All right, welcome everybody. This is the Youngstown Computer Show, hour number 2, where we talk about things that are happening in the tech world, talk about things that are going on with technology and business and all that kind of stuff. Anything that interests us here is fair game. 330-729-9977. The phone lines are open to you if you have any questions or want to participate in the show. Always welcome you guys. We have the best audience in radio. The questions that we get really help us to talk about other things that other people may be experiencing. So we always welcome those calls and appreciate it when you do. 330-729-9977. So here, real quick, I mentioned Amazon Go, and let me tell you about what Amazon Go is. So in Seattle, it's sort of an experiment where Amazon set up think of like a grocery store, but it's not staffed with human beings, right? So you have a vending machine where you go up to it and you put your money in and you pull the lever and, stuff comes out. And then you have an Amazon Go store, which is a vending machine that you walk into, okay? And so you take an app around to the shelves and you take the things that you want off of the shelves and you just walk out of the store, and anything that you took with you, you just gets billed to your Amazon account. So we're watching this in slow motion happening, and they're working out all the bugs in a real life store. There is one in Seattle that this is happening and going on right now, where people just go and shop, and their phones purchase the stuff that they need. Right? There's no human being in there. There's not a person at the checkout counter. There's no lines. You just go take what you want, and you walk out the front door, and sensors check you out as you go. I mean, this is the prime efficiency if I ever did hear of efficiency, right? Because that's what I hate about going out in public is not the people, it's the lines and the people being in my way and slowing me down, right? And so this solves that part of the problem where what if no matter what we buy, there's no such thing as a line, that we just go do it and it gets billed to us and that's it. Think of 1,000 different applications for that to happen, where you go into a car lot and you take a pre-approval with you and you get in the car that you want. You don't have to interface with a human being. You just check it out by just driving off the lot and it gets billed to you. I can see a future where our purchases are not a human-to-human type of thing. And I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, there are some things where I'd really love for the person across from me to teach me a little bit before I buy it, to make sure that they qualify me for what I'm about to purchase. Because I mean, I don't know about you, but we've purchased the wrong thing on Amazon and we just send it back. And when we're wrong about something, and they just give us our money back, right? But what happens when the purchases, the things that we're buying, get a little bit bigger? And we're not cautious. We're just really click on the submit button, the buy button, that's what they're trying to do, is to get us to not hesitate for a minute and just purchase. And so that it changes the dynamics. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about was Microsoft. They went out and sniped one of Amazon Go's employees, and so they also in Seattle are going to be opening a convenience store / grocery store with the same premise, where you check out by using an app and whatnot. So you got two really big companies that are starting now to, when you have one of these wars that break out between two companies, it puts sort of like a afterburner. It puts an afterburner on the development, because one's trying to outdo the other. One's trying to come to market first. One's trying to make the headlines before the other ones. And so where it might have been a couple years in the experiment, this might happen a lot sooner than, all of us were expecting. So again, I opened the show with talking about how technology is putting us in our own little boxes where we don't have to have human interactions if we don't want to. And then we're surprised when we start lacking the ability to have relationships with other people, where we suffer a great deal when it comes to, learning how to compromise, learning how to disagree, learning how to have somebody that's different in front of us, and learning how to, bounce back from that. So all of these things, when we're forced to do it, we practice it and we're good at it. We get good at it. Where we don't have to do it now, which means that we don't have to practice it now, which means that we can be really bad. So when you don't have to check out and the car drives itself, and really everything about human interaction is if you want to or not. You're not forced to. Anyway, so I just kind of see this going where, again, every advancement means that there's another divide. There's another, I kind of start agreeing with the old generation that says, I'm doing paper, right? Because at least when you stake that out, that you're forcing at least what to expect. I don't know what to expect from a completely segregated society where we are separate. We are all in our own little worlds. And, have you ever driven and two lanes merge, right? I live on a road where that's a permanent part of the road, which is two lanes going down to one. Do you know how many world wars have broken out over something less than that? I mean, you're either in one of two modes. You're either in the justice mode, where that person's not going to cut in front of you. They're going to wait their turn, right? Or you're in the, you know what? We're laid back. We're just going to let everybody go. So we're then in a process of someone's in a rush and needs to get ahead of us, right? And we're letting that happen. So I don't know. It's a scary proposition to know that that's where we're headed. But at the same time, I mean, it's exciting. It really is to know that I can go to the store and check out at 2:00 in the morning and not have to, wait in line or do it in front of another person. Okay. Anyway, so back to the topic of Apple, and I looked through these bullet points over the last break and see if there was anything I did miss. And every article that I read about their developer conference was boring, and boring, right? And so there really isn't anything that I can bring to the program. I was hoping there was something I missed, but yeah, the competition between Android devices and Samsung and Apple, there really isn't anything anymore to pay attention to. So we'll see what the fall brings, because that's when we're going to know whether or not what to expect. But as of right now, I think it's a non-event. So that's just mine. Okay, a little bit about what it is that we're doing. If any of you out there, okay, need or have stuff in your brain that you think is marketable. Okay, you are an entrepreneur. You are an idea maker. You have something that is sellable. Part of what we're doing is helping those people go from idea to bring it to market fruition. So I want you guys to keep in mind that as you develop these ideas into something that becomes more marketable, part of what we do is to help those things become realized. So take the number down, 330-259-7278. That's the magic number. And if you do have something that is on the brink, we have two options. We're enablers. I mean, first off, Youngstown Computer was created as a service, a help, right, to people. We're enablers, right? You're stuck. Our job is to get you unstuck. You're broke. Our job is to get you unbroke. So when we do it, we're offering a true service to the marketplace. So whatever we do, we find out a way to take someone who doesn't know how to do something that we do and offer our assistance, offer our services in order for that to happen. So we're learning a whole lot of stuff that the marketplace can benefit from us showing and teaching and taking control. So two modes. Either one, you just pay us for our services to have something done, where you're just renting a smart guy for a little while to do some stuff on your behalf. And as we always have, just use us when you need us and don't need us when you don't need us. And then we have a second side of us where, if your operation needs physical help, where you need to have somebody buy into that operation, you need someone to merge and bring an expertise in. We are doing a lot of hand-holding for those of you who might be good at the building mechanical side, but really lack in the financial side or really lack in the marketing side. And so that offering that we have sort of brings there are tons of ideas that never made it to marketplace not because it wasn't a good idea, but because there was a fundamental lack in the execution. And so if you have an idea, make sure you take that number down, 330-259-7278, and we've got a lot of stuff at our disposal to help and to educate and to plan and so on and so forth. So please keep that in mind. All of you dreamers out there, your idea creators, keep us in mind when it comes to that point where you're like, okay, well, I've got this idea and I know it's marketable and I'm ready to rock and roll, but I'm scared and I don't know what to do. I don't want your idea to sit on the shelf. Come to us and see what it is that we can do for you to get your idea in the marketplace. And that's we bring sort of that trust to the marketplace where, we've been in this area, we support everyone, we help everyone. What's in it for us is that we get to be a part of the expansion and growth of an entire ecosystem here, like a business ecosystem. And there's tons of players that aren't sitting around thinking, what's in it for me? There's a ton of players that are just giving and giving and giving. It's almost like farming, like we're planting and nurturing and planting and nurturing. We're not thinking about harvesting. We're just planting. So if you need help out there, keep us in mind, 330-259-7278. And I'm going to show you this shirt that I have on today. Again, we're really big in the experimenting side. And so I got a vinyl cutter, big plotter. And so I've been making these T-shirts, and if I've got an idea or whatever, I've been putting these T-shirts together. So is anybody in the audience out there on the visual side, do you know what this is, what the relevancy is of this? So check over on Facebook Live or YouTube, look for the Youngstown Computer Show and see if anybody wants to chime in and see if they know what this design is. I just came up with it this morning. I was thinking about it, watched a video, and put one together because I don't know, I like cool shirts, I guess. And so, all right, 330-729-9977 is the phone number. I'm going to check text messages here in a moment to see if anybody has any questions or whatnot. So a little bit in the computer field, I've not talked a whole lot about this yet today. So one of the questions that we get in the field is from the security standpoint is, what's the acceptable level of protection that you should offer either in a company or at my house or with my kids. And so what you have to kind of know is that there are a couple different angles that these scammers and these people who write the software that are meant to take advantage of you, what angles they come at you with. And if you had email for more than 20 seconds, you realize that most of the email that comes through that's on the spam side are trying to get you to click on links, trying to get you to execute programs, trying to get you to visit websites, right? So a scam comes in and you see a hyperlink. Hyperlink is basically something that is clickable, text that is clickable, that will take you to a different spot. If you hover over that little clickable link, it will tell you where the path that link goes. Okay, so it might say in text, when you're looking at it in an email, ups.com. And then when you put the mouse over it, a little box will pop up and it'll say something other than ups.com. Well, that is a link that made you think because it says in text UPS, but the hyperlink, the actual place that it goes, is a different place. And so I'll spend a little bit of time here today giving you sort of like the tricks to keeping you and your family safe so that you can tell people you care about sort of what to do. It's not something that you can just subsidize or outsource to a security company. Like just putting an antivirus in isn't going to keep everybody safe, because that's what everybody does. And so they come up with a million different ways to get you without infecting your computer. So then you got these attacks where they're trying to trick you into downloading something. Well then, or going to a website. So there's a million ways that they come at you. And what I tell everybody is you owe no one on the internet or no one in your neighborhood your attention. So if they send you an email, you don't have to respond. If they're knocking on your door, you don't have to respond. If they're calling you, you don't have to answer. Don't feel like you're obligated to pick up the phone when you don't know who's on the other side of it. Okay, so we want to be cynical to a point where we're questioning, why am I getting this email that says I won $21 million? Why me? And that's sometimes all it takes to get yourself out of a bad situation. So more to talk about that when we come back. Pete, I see you out there. We'll take your call when we come back from this break. 330-729-9977. You're listening to the Youngstown Computer Show on 570 WKBN.
Burnett Pools proudly presents the introduction of the Mahoning Valley's most affordable line of hot tubs. The cost? As low as $42 per month. Just $42 a month for an all-new fantasy spa. From the makers of Hot Springs Portable Spas. Only Burnett Pools can make relaxation this affordable. These incredible hot tubs include plug-and-play technology that saves on electrical hookup. You gotta stop in today and see this newest line of affordable spas. What are you waiting for? The all-new Fantasy Spa, as low as $42 a month. Refresh, rejuvenate, and most of all, relax. Get more details today at BurnettPools.com or visit a convenient location near you in Canfield, Cortland, or Newcastle. Just $42 a month, and a new Fantasy Spa is all yours. Only at Burnett Pools Spas and Hot Tubs.
Burnett Pools, we've got it all.
From America's best-selling automobile to the world's toughest trucks, there's a reason why customers are driving from Youngstown, Boardman, Austintown, Hermitage, even Cleveland and Pittsburgh. So come and find out for yourself at our all-new state-of-the-art facility on Route 46. See you at Toyota of Warren.
Congratulations! You just won a 7-day cruise, all expenses paid.
7-day cruise? Nobody just wins a 7-day cruise. Sorry, but being at home doesn't make me stupid. And the vacations on TV are so expensive. But I do think it would be nice to just get away for a moment. Thank goodness I found iPlay.com. Once I downloaded the application to my PC, I found a whole new world of adventures. I can play over 2,500 games like Paris Mysteries, Las Vegas Casino, and Lost Lands, all for a low monthly subscription with no extra fees. I can travel the world from right here at home, and I don't have to think about ridiculous scams or costly vacations. iPlay.com is free to download and easy to use. I deserve to have some fun, and now I do every day on iPlay.com. If you want to get away and have some fun like me, download iPlay to your PC and start your own home adventure right now.
If you turn 65 this year, you are eligible for Medicare. To help you understand your choices and possibility of financial assistance, the Ohio Department of Insurance is holding Welcome to Medicare events across the state. So join us at a free event near you. Make sure your plan suits your budget and your needs. For more information, contact the Ohio Department of Insurance at 1-800-686-1578 or go online at insurance.ohio.gov.
Find great gifts for Dad and big home improvement savings during Menards Father's Day sale. Multi-purpose polyfilm works perfect as a vapor barrier between drywall and insulation or under wood floors. It can also be used for dust protection or as a drop cloth. Get a 2-pack of 10 by 25-foot rolls in clear or black for just $4.99 each after rebate. These deals are going on now through June 16th. Plus, Menards gift cards are perfect for Father's Day.
Save big money at Menards.
The Scrappers return with a 6-game homestand June 21st through 26th. Highlighting the homestand is Buck Night, Star Wars Night with post-game fireworks, Jose Ramirez bobblehead giveaway, Princess and Pirate Night, Wellness Night, and College Fair Night. For information, call 330-505-0000. Friend us on Facebook or visit at mvscrappers.com. The 2018 season is presented by Eastwood Mall Complex. Scrappers Baseball. Baseball with bite.
Great planting beds start with fresh mulch from Altier's Home and Garden Center. Start with Altier's very popular natural double shredded brown mulch or their color enhanced double shredded mulch in black, brown, and red tones. All can be enhanced with any of Altier's decorative stone. And don't forget the play area. Altier's has playground mulch. Remember, too, at Altier's, haul the mulch yourself or ask about same-day delivery. Call today, get it today. Altier's Home and Garden Center, South Avenue at the corner of McClurg Road in Boardman.
Save on your dream RV at the RV Liquidation Show June 8th through the 17th at the Grove City Premium Outlets, featuring over 70 motorhomes, fifth wheels, and travel trailers on display at blowout prices. You won't want to miss your chance to save with these huge discounts. Visit Grove City Outlets today.
Mesothelioma kills. It has taken lives, destroyed families, and ruined childhoods. We need to take action immediately. The Mesothelioma Patient Registry Act of 2017 would create a patient registry for researchers. Cancer and ALS have it. Meso researchers need it too. We need to find a cure for this devastating disease. For more information on this bipartisan bill, visit iSaveTeam.org. That's iSaveTeam.org.
Now, 85.
All right, welcome back, everybody. This is the Youngstown Computer Show. I am Joe Danier, owner of Youngstown Computer, and this is a show we get to talk about technology. So let's go right to the phone lines here. Let's get Pete in before I have to go back away. Pete, you're on the Youngstown Computer Show. How can I help you?
Hey, thanks a lot.
Sure.
Great program as always.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, I'm going to just ask a quick question. I'll hang up, and I don't want to take up your time. Just wanted to ask you a question as far as I do a lot of downloading, a lot of unofficial stuff. Mainly concerts and whatnot, and I'm getting a lot of stuff that's on Blu-ray disc. We're talking anywhere between 20 gigabytes and 40 gigabytes. And what happens is I copy them over on external hard drive because I can only hold so much, obviously, on the PC. And some of these things take upwards of half an hour, maybe even 45 minutes to copy over. And it's never happened to me, but I always wondered what would happen if I was in the middle of a lightning storm or some sort of a computer hiccup or an interruption, power outage, etc. And let's say I get halfway through the copy process and that occurs to where power goes out and I'm no longer copying. What's going to happen? Do I have to start all over again once I get the computer booted back up again, or do I have to, can I continue on right from where I left off if I got halfway through? I don't know if you understand that or not, but I'll go ahead and hang up and listen to you.
All right. Thank you,
Thanks
Pete.
a lot.
Appreciate it. And what Pete's asking about is if you have a single file copy, that if you get interrupted in the middle of the copy, let's just say it's a pretty good clip. If you're just doing Windows to copy it, then it's going to be a start over from scratch. It's not going to be able to resume. Now, they do make utilities and tools that were intended to download stuff from the internet. And so along the way, during a download, you could be able to be interrupted and it can resume. Because it was a big thing back in dial-up days that during a big download, you might lose your internet connection or something like that. It might slow down and it would allow you to resume on big files. So they still have clients that will give you the ability to sort of do that. But for the most part, I don't use it anymore, so I don't even know if it still works. Theoretically, you could probably use it to do those copies because technically it's the same thing. But yeah, in my opinion, you're probably going to have to start it over when the computer resumes back up. Nice thing about Windows is it will not delete. Like if you cut something, it won't delete it from the source until it's verified that it made it to the destination. So you don't have to worry about loss of data. But like I said, it's something you'll probably have to resume. But I'd be interested to see if those applications that did download management would work if it's just on the local side. So, Pete, thanks for the phone call. Appreciate it. 330-729-9977 is the phone number. I also have a filtering for all you families out there that want to do some filtering. I have a free option. And I'll teach you a little bit of how about use that option to protect your family from, bad websites, bad places that they could stumble on. So 330-729-9977. You're listening to the Youngstown Computer Show on 570 WKBN. We'll be right back.
Happening in the Valley. The man charged with killing a woman in Youngstown over the past weekend is in jail on a $500,000 bond. Jesse Williams appeared in municipal court yesterday afternoon on a charge of aggravated murder, charged in the death of 66-year-old Diane Dent last Sunday at a house on the north side after she answered the door. Police believe he went there looking for the woman's son and shot the victim when he found out he wasn't there. Liberty police are looking for a driver of a car that crashed on Route 62 either last night or early this morning. Police say they found the car off the road at about 3 a.m. They also say the car had a lot of damage, but no driver was inside. Youngstown firefighters are investigating a car fire that damaged the Tokyo House Japanese restaurant on South Avenue. There was no damage to the inside of the restaurant. Officers say the burned car had been stolen out of Warren. Youngstown firefighters were called to a house on Oren Avenue on the city's east side this morning. Firefighters say they believe a fire started in the attic and may have been electrical. Neighbors say the house was occupied, but witnesses also say no one was home at the time. The Mahoning Valley Scrappers have been in the Valley for 20 years. Last night, they opened up their 20th season at Eastwood Field. Scrapper manager Jordan Taylor says there's a lot of support from the community.
We've been really lucky here. The community from day one has been very supportive, and in particular, the business community.
The Scrappers came away a winner in the 10th inning for a 9-8 win over the West Virginia Black Bears. From the all-new Power Chevrolet Buick GMC newsroom, I'm Dave Price.
Our next update at 3.
Stop what you're doing. If you're shopping for a Toyota, Taylor Toyota of Hermitage has a better way. The Unlock the Savings sales event. Come to our store or go online to unlock your personal savings. Hundreds of Toyotas will be sold. Corollas, Camrys, Highlanders, Tundras, and RAV4s, all priced to move at crazy low prices. Okay, here's what you need to do. Either unlock the savings at our store or go to HermitageToyota.com, click Express Store, and pick your Toyota to unlock your personal savings. Seriously, you won't find anything else like this. Plus, get a new 2018 Corolla LE lease for $164 per month or get 0% financing. Plus $2,000 customer cash on 2018 RAV4s. This summer, change the way you shop at the Unlock the Savings sales event. Taylor Toyota of Hermitage. To pay more is insane. Cashback from Toyota cannot be combined with any other offer. 36-month lease, $2,500 down, plus first payment tax title and $166 doc fee. No security deposit with approved credit. 48-month APR to qualified buyers through TFS. $20.83 per $1,000 finance. Not all buyers will qualify. Expires 7/7/18.
Arthritis, back pain, knee pain, bursitis, fibromyalgia. Learn how you can solve these problems. Sunday morning, 7 a.m. News Radio 570 WKBN.
Did your grandfather have a Toro in his garage? Ducut has reliable Toro lawnmowers starting at $259. That's right, a Toro mower for only $259. Backed by Ducut's expert parts and service. Ducat's loyalty to the Valley for 71 years is the same as your family's loyalty to Toro. Why buy anything else? Why shop anywhere else? Count on Toro, count on Ducat. Route 422 in Warren and Route 224 in Boardman.
Let yourself go. Got to do.
Now, Toby Keith should have been a Cowboy Tour 25.
I should have been a cowboy.
Presented by Ford F-Series.
Learn to roll around. Solo cup.
September 3rd at the Canfield Fair.
How do you like me now?
Toby Keith.
Whiskey for my man.
Should have been a Cowboy Tour 25.
Brought to you courtesy of the Red Wine.
On sale now. Buy tickets at Ticketmaster.com.
BY Pools and Spas is proud to announce that they're the exclusive Viking pool dealer in the area. Viking Pools are the premier in-ground fiberglass pool company, offering the highest quality multi-layered construction and non-porous surface. For Viking Pools, hot tubs, and pool supplies, visit BY Pools and Spas, 224 at Struthers Road in Poland. Check them out at bypoolsandspas.com.
We're the one for family fun.
When working at a growing business, you wear many hats. The new business hat, the buying toner for the copy machine hat, the sifting through tons of resumes hat. You can throw away that last hat thanks to Indeed.com. When posting your job, Indeed lets you add screener questions that give you a less time-consuming route to your short list of qualified candidates. So go ahead, dust off that extra long lunch hat. Hiring's better when you've got your short list. Save time on hiring when you post a job on Indeed. Get started today at Indeed.com/hire.
Hi, this is Bob Davis with Fairway Ford in Canfield. Trucks, and more Ford trucks. With over 300 F-150s and Super Duties available, it's no wonder Fairway Ford is the #1 F-150 dealer in the entire region, including Ohio and Pennsylvania. We have Limiteds, Platinums, Lariats, King Ranches, XLTs, and STXs, all on sale at your Ford truck headquarters. And top dollar for your trade-in. See us at fairwayfordohio.com or 330-533-FORD. Fairway, that's the way we do business.
Tune in every Saturday morning at 7 a.m. for the Mahoning Valley Sportsman Show, hosted by Mike Craig, proudly brought to you by Bolt Construction. Over 35 years of doing things right in the gas and oil industry and airport gathering systems. Online at boltconstruction.cc.
The clock is ticking. Every day you put off buying life insurance can cost you big time. The older you get, the more you'll have to pay. And a sudden accident or unexpected illness could cause your rates to skyrocket or even make you uninsurable. Beat the clock. Call Select Quote now. No hassle, no obligation. In minutes, you'll have a choice of your best rates from up to 10 highly rated life insurance companies. Richard, 40 years old, takes meds to control his cholesterol. Still, Select Quote got him a 10-year, $500,000 policy for under $25 a month. Under $1 a day. Don't risk your family security another minute. Get your free quote now. Just call 800-280-8787. That's 800-280-8787. 800-280-8787. Or go to selectquote.com. Since 1985, we shop, you save.
Get full details on the example policy at selectquote.com/commercials. Or price could vary depending on your health, issuing company, and other factors. Not available in all states.
Just ahead, more stimulating talk from the O'Charley's Digital Studios. $9.99 menu, 9 great meals, 1 great price. O'Charley's. Cool your home this summer. Call Mazza Heating and Cooling in Girard, your factory authorized Bryant dealer. Now, the Storm Team 27 forecast.
Partly sunny, humid, and very warm with the chance of an isolated shower this afternoon. High in the mid-80s. Tonight, mostly cloudy, humid, a chance of showers. Low in the mid-60s. And for Father's Day Sunday, partly sunny, very warm and humid with the chance of an isolated shower or thunderstorm in the afternoon. High in the 90s. In the Storm Team 27 Weather Center, I'm Rich Morgan.
Now, 85.
570 WKBN.com. Powered by Donnell Ford, Market Street, Boardman, with the largest Ford inventory in the valley.
All right, welcome back, everybody. This is the Youngstown Computer Show. I'm going to teach you something free here in this segment. So if this applies to you, if you've got kids or you've got a workstation that you don't want people to be just going to any, CD websites, here's a free service that is through OpenDNS. And there's a company called OpenDNS. The website is opendns.org. You go to the website, you sign up with an account, and they offer this service for free. And so basically what it is it's a DNS filtering service. And I think it's called like Family Home. Yeah, it's Family Home, Family Shield, sorry. So Family Shield, this is how you're going to use this. It's not software that you're going to put on the machine. DNS filtering works this way. When you go to a website, you are actually making a DNS request through the browser that then talks to a server and delivers you content. So the place that you ask for the website is being delivered usually through your ISP, so Spectrum or Armstrong or AT&T or Comcast and so on and so forth. And so what you can do, rather than using your ISP's DNS, which is going to be unfiltered, it is, you can go anywhere you want, you're going to go to OpenDNS and you're going to use their DNS server. So what you're going to have to do is go into either the DNS settings on your router or the DNS settings on just the computer that you'd like to change. So if you want this to go all across your network, no matter what computer someone walks up to, or phone, or so on and so forth, you're going to do this right in the router. But let's just do it on the computer now so you can play around with it and get familiar with it. Now what you're going to do is you're on Windows 7 or on Windows 10, you're going to open up File Explorer. Okay, so when you open up File Explorer, it's going to show you everything that's on C. You're going to have this panel on the left-hand side that gives you a listing of all of your stuff, like your network and your desktop and so on and so forth. You're going to right-click on Network, and you're going to go to Properties. And this is both on 7 and Windows 10. And then at the top, you're going to basically interested in going to your adapter. Okay, change adapter settings is how it's going to be listed. And when you go to change adapter settings, it's going to give you all of your connections that get you to the network. It might be wireless, it might say Ethernet, it might say something completely different. But you're going to look for the one that is connected that you are using to be able to get to the internet, and you're going to edit that connection. You're going to right-click on it, and you're going to go to Properties. And it's going to give you the ability to change the IPv4 settings. This is the TCP/IP IPv4 settings. When you edit that, there's going to be the IP address segment, and then below there's going to be DNS. And usually, most of the time, you're going to see that it's assigned to you. There's nothing populated in any of those boxes. You're going to go to the bottom box where it says DNS, and you're going to say Specify. Now, when you sign up, when you go to OpenDNS and sign up with an account, they're going to give you DNS settings. You're going to take the DNS settings that OpenDNS gives you, and you're going to put them in the DNS settings on your adapter. And then you're going to hit OK. Now, anytime that computer makes a web request, it's going to go out to OpenDNS, and since you subscribe to that filter, it's only going to give you back what's unfiltered. So it's going to block some of your more egregious websites. It's not going to be everything, but it's your more egregious porn sites and scam sites and so on and so forth that's going to already have blocked. So it's a free service. It's a go-to. If I have a computer that the kids use in the middle of the house, I'm going to use OpenDNS to at the very least put it as your DNS settings on that local computer. And that, even if it gets rid of 75% of the sites you would not prefer your kids to have access to, and it's absolutely free, why wouldn't you do it? So give that a shot. Go to opendns.org, sign up an account, take the DNS settings that they give you. Put it in the adapter of that computer. Again, you're going to go to File Explorer. You're going to right-click on the network, go to Properties, and then you're going to set the TCP/IP settings, the IPv4 TCP/IP settings, adjust the DNS settings, and put those. It's a bunch of numbers that they give you, like 208. Blah blah blah, and you're going to fill those in, primary and secondary. Or you just need one if that's all they give you. I think they give you two, though. Put them in both boxes. And then that way, next time the browser makes a request, it's going to go through those filters, and you're going to be golden. So I would highly recommend you giving OpenDNS a shot. And if you own a business, they also have enterprise-level stuff, too, where we have a couple customers that use their filtering, and they're really inexpensive, and they do a pretty good job. So there's an idea. Like I said, it's free. So I mean, you got no risk in tinkering around with this. But it's interesting. You'll learn a little bit about how DNS works. Some a light bulb will click on and let you know. Now you have an understanding of when you type in a browser, what's really happening. Your browser's asking your ISP, and your ISP's responding, and then it brings down content, right? Well, what happens if you have a website that's a scammer site, and you make a request for it? Well, OpenDNS is going to say, yeah, we blocked it. You're not going to end up getting there, and it does not serve the content from those servers. So that's really, it just steps in the way and makes it so that it does not get pulled down into the browser. All right, I had a moment like yesterday that was kind of cool. So it's about 80 degrees at 8 o'clock at night. And so I'm turning on the TV and I'm watching the end of the Indians game. And I had a moment where, as a kid, I grew up in Girard on Woodlawn, and we'd have the front door open because it was 100 degrees in the house. It didn't have air conditioning. And we had the big box TV on with the aerial antenna, and we had channel 43 on where the screen was fuzzy, right? You always had to watch the Indians game with a bunch of fuzz, so you could barely make anything out. And I would watch these Indians games as a little kid under those conditions, right? And I had a moment where it was the same temperature, the window was open, I heard the traffic outside, and I had a moment that took me back to that deal where I was watching the Indians game in the almost exact same settings that I had back there. But the TV reception was way better. There wasn't any snowiness and stuff like that in the picture. And I looked at the detail. Like, it's scary how much of the picture that you can bring, that you can see, how much detail. It's almost like unbelievable when you compare it to what the Indians game used to look like back in the day. I can remember the first time that I turned on high definition TV, and this was probably in the early 2000s, and it was I went from a cable box that was analog to a cable box that was digital. So even though it was, out of it wasn't an antenna feed, it was through a cable box, and it was still not great, right? The analog signal was just okay, it wasn't great. And then you went high definition, and it was like, I think it was a soccer game, and I did not like soccer, knew nothing about it, but I was looking across this soccer field, and you can see the blades of grass and the paint, and everything was so realistic. It was like being there. Before, it was like you would go to an Indians game, and when you're in the stadium, it would be way different than you're used to watching it when it was on the little, little picture tube TV. So the stadium was like, oh my goodness, these people are real. They don't look like pixelated blobs out there. And it was an amazing experience. Now, TV makes it look so realistic. Nobody has that moment when they go. I mean, yeah, you still have to go into the stadium and it's big and it's noisy and it's bright, but it's not as profound as it was when I was a kid, when you're like, oh my gosh, that's Andre Thornton. I'm used to looking at Andre on the TV, and now he's in person and I can see every detail of his being. I don't know. And so that, the next generation is going to take a lot of that stuff that for granted, where they're not going to have an analog to digital moment where it was such a big difference between, the quality here and the quality there. And so I figured I'd mention that because it was an interesting moment in when you got to rewind the reels in your brain way back to when you were a kid, just how far we've come in the technology. And when you think about the games we were playing, the TV we were watching, the radio we were listening to, it's a different world that we live in. And I guess that it made things a lot more special than they are today. When you can't blame the next generation for being so impulsive, because think about it. You don't have to wait 30 minutes for a download. It happens instantly. You don't have to go to the theater. It happens instantly. The calls can be instant. The communication can be instant. We're not used to waiting for anything. And so it's one of those things where, when we take that contextual step back, we can see a lot more reason why we're in the state that we are. So, and let me tell you this: I started the program off too about what we can do to bring people a little bit more together. And I think helping and sharing is as cliche as that sounds to say out loud. When you see people struggling, what stops us from just getting involved and extending help? I'm a big fan of my kids' school because a lot of the fundamentals that they teach in Montessori education is the kindness aspect, the sharing and giving and whatnot. And I don't know that in society those are real underpinnings. I don't think you get that as a part of the regular culture, and I think that's what we're missing. So, like I said, I'm not going to guilt you into being a different person or sharing or caring any different than you would right now. But I at least mention it. So maybe when you're going around thinking and somebody's late for an appointment and they're trying to cut you off in traffic, that rather than getting defensive and putting that element of justice on the table, maybe we just say, you know what, let's let him in. What's another car distance later than I would have been otherwise. And so maybe just with that little piece of an attitude that we have a little bit different, that we can make the world even in a smaller way just a little bit better. So figured I would mention that. All right. Again, if you guys need any help in the business or technology or anything like that, let me give you the numbers for Youngstown Computer. It's 330-259-7278. And you can always, we get put in our, what we're asked to do is all over the board. I mean, people come to us with my computer's broken situation, or I need a new server, or I'm doing a website. And even if we don't actually field the request, we help you find someone who will. So when you share your problems with us, we're professional problem solvers. So we're on the case. We're really getting into the business development and helping people start their businesses and use their imagination and their ideas and bring it to the marketplace. That's really where my passion is right now. Pretty much don't hesitate to call our office and let them know that you're interested in doing X and share it. And if we have an outlet for you, we'll be absolutely happy to line you up with someone we know or personally field it ourselves, either one. So either one, I implore you to share that with us and, let us help you. Let us in your world and see if there's something that we can do for you. So again, that number, 330-259-7278. Across the board, no matter what it is that you need, give us a call, and we hope that you will take advantage of that, because like I said, that's what we're going to be doing over the next decade or so, is we're going to get really involved in not just talking about our, and complaining about it here on the air. We're going to go do something about it. So something bothers us about the way that culture society is delivering, we're going to go out there and we're going to make changes ourselves. And it's unapologetic. There's nothing about us that's going to say that we're going to feel bad about interrupting the status quo. And if it's not traditional, so be it. Too bad if you're if the non-conventional ways or untraditional ways that we got put you out. So we're going to be a kinder, gentler culture is what we're going to try to influence as much as we can. So you can't argue with that. You really can't. All right, we're going to take a break, come back, take some more of your phone calls if you'd like, 330-729-9977. You are listening to the Youngstown Computer Show on 570 WKBN. We'll be back.
Burnett Pools proudly presents the introduction of the Mahoning Valley's most affordable line of hot tubs. The cost? As low as $42 per month. Just $42 a month for an all-new fantasy spa from the makers of Hot Springs Portable Spas. Only Burnett Pools can make relaxation this affordable. These incredible hot tubs include plug-and-play technology that saves on electrical hookup. You gotta stop in today and see this newest line of affordable spas. What are you waiting for? The all-new Fantasy Spa, as low as $42 a month. Refresh, rejuvenate, and most of all, relax. Get more details today at BurnettPools.com or visit a convenient location near you in Canfield, Cortland, or Newcastle. Just $42 a month, and a new Fantasy Spa is all yours. Only at Burnett Pools Spas and Hot Tubs.
Burnett Pools, we've got it all.
From America's best-selling automobile to the world's toughest trucks, there's a reason why customers are driving from Youngstown, Boardman, Austintown, Hermitage, even Cleveland and Pittsburgh. So come and find out for yourself at our all-new state-of-the-art facility on Route 46. See you at Toyota of Warren.
Two rock and roll legends join forces. John Fogerty and ZZ Top. Blues and Bayous Tour. June 19th, the Covelli Center. Reserved seats are on sale now at Southwoods Health Box Office and Ticketmaster.com. John Fogerty and ZZ Top. Produced by JAC Live.
Save on your dream RV at the RV Liquidation Show June 8th through the 17th at the Grove City Premium Outlets, featuring over 70 motorhomes, fifth wheels, and travel trailers on display at blowout prices. You won't want to miss your chance to save with these huge discounts. Visit Grove City Outlets today.
Quiet, comfort, and affordability. The most important things when choosing a place to live. Westchester Square Apartments offers something to fit every need and budget. 2-bedroom, 1-bedroom, and studio apartments. They rent apartments, but they sell convenience. You can find luxury living at Westchester Executive Apartments, 1,200 square feet of upscale living with carports, or independent senior living at Westchester Commons, strategically located in the center of Austintown right next to Route 11. For the perfect apartment, call 330-799-5758. Come and be a good neighbor in a community of good neighbors. Westchester Square Apartments, Austintown. For more information, go to waldenmanagement.com.
Shaquille O'Neal here. If you battle back or hip pain or knee or shoulder pain, you don't have to tough it out. You can just turn it off with Smart Relief from Icy Hot. You just push a button and whoosh. Smart Relief sends waves of relaxing pulses that safely block pain at the nerve level. It's simple, easy to use, and it's been clinically tested to start providing immediate relief for hours, even after you turn it off. So if you're battling pain, let Icy Hot help you win that battle. Turn on Smart Relief and turn off pain.
Use only as directed.
I'm back with Matt Taylor from Taylor Chevrolet of Hermitage. Matt, how's it looking out there?
Hey, Dan, it's a great day here at Chevy Hermitage. We're out here marking down all kinds of Chevys. Silverado, Equinox, Volt, Impala. You name it, we got it.
Well, that sounds great.
We're talking low leases. Get this, I've got a 2018 Cruze LT Auto, $84 a month.
$84 a month for a new car?
Yes, sir. Plus, we're doing 0% for 60 months on a 2018 Equinox. And don't forget, we'll pay off your trade no matter how much you owe.
You heard it here first, folks. Cruise leases for $84 a month, 0% financing for 60 months on an Equinox, and they'll pay off your trade. Taylor Chevrolet of Hermitage. To pay more is insane. 24-month lease, $2,500 down, plus first payment, tax, title, license, and doc. No security with approved credit, 10K miles per year. Includes GM lease loyalty. Negative equity applied to new loan balance. Qualified buyers with approved credit and must finance through GMF. $1,667 per $1,000 finance. Not all buyers will qualify. Offers cannot be combined. Expire 7/2/18.
If you're thinking it or doing it, there's an iHeartRadio playlist for it, and you can try it for free right now. iHeartRadio's created a playlist perfect for any mood, activity, or moment in your life. Suddenly, you're the emergency DJ at your friend's house. We got you. There are thousands of iHeartRadio playlists. Find the one perfect for your moment. Road trip, love songs, or maybe you need that workout push. There's a free playlist for that. Try it now. All your favorite music, all your favorite stations, all free.
iHeartRadio.
It's 86 degrees.
All right, welcome back, everybody. This is the Youngstown Computer Show. We got just enough time to take another call here, so let's go right out to the phone. We got Urban on the line. Urban, you're on the Youngstown Computer Show. How can we help you out?
I got a quick question.
Sure.
I hope it's in line. Over to the. What's your thought about Oprah going with Apple?
Well, I'm a big fan of this sort of open programming where the marketplace can go fetch programming no matter if it's from one place or the other. So I'm for it. I think honestly, the more of these talents that are able to spread themselves over the the Netflix thing, the Amazon thing, the Apple thing, I'm a real big fan of that model.
Well, the reason I asked you because I had heard some debate about Obama with Netflix and how they gave him a big chunk of money or offered him and his wife a chunk of money to go on it. And then I find out later this Soon Shun Jung bought the L.A. Times. Did I pronounce that right? SOONSHIONG.
I really hope so. I'm not sure. Go ahead.
No, I was just wondering, what would be your thoughts about it? I thought I'd ask somebody. I didn't know about anybody else to ask. I know you're running the computer show because I talked to you before. But I just wonder, what's going to happen there, or what ideal is going to happen. I'm on this Viewverse, and I see that they already got rid of something with Time Warner.
Yep. Okay, so Urban, thanks for the phone call. Appreciate it. And so basically what we have, when we sort of split apart the monopoly on content, and when anybody, no matter big or small, can start developing content, this is sort of what happens where, these competing different factions, they go after original content. And I said Netflix is spending an enormous amount of money to be able to buy content that isn't available on regular networks. So we're taking advantage of the time where we end up getting better product because of the way that things work. But then we also see this consolidation where we have AT&T buying Time Warner, and then we have these bigger companies swallowing smaller companies. So we will then arrive at the same place where we started, where then we're going to have to take these consolidated content and breaking up further. So the more of these cycles we have where we can introduce new companies, they can take advantage of new content, it sort of rips out that monopoly that automatically happens when we follow that model. So, like I said, it's better for all of us. Thanks for the call, Urban. Appreciate it. So, great show, everybody. Thank you so much for being listeners out there. And I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their weekend. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Go out and enjoy this weather and spend some time as a family outside together with each other. All right. Take care, everybody. This is the Youngstown Computer Show on 570 WKBN.